Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the news at 9. The headlines. President's rule imposed in Maharashtra amid political impasse. Shiv Sena challenges in Supreme Court Governor's decision not to grant them 3 days to submit letter of support. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says is looking forward for exchanging views with BRICS leaders to further strengthen intra-group cooperation. Role of All India Radio in nation building highlighted on Public Service Broadcasting Day. Shabad, kirtan, special Ardas and langar mark birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Devji, and Kartik Purnima celebrated across the country. President's rule has been imposed in Maharashtra as political stalemate continued in the state. President Ramnath Kovind gave his assent in this regard this evening. The Union Cabinet met in New Delhi to discuss the political situation in the state and recommended the President's rule in Maharashtra. Earlier today, Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari submitted a report to the centre recommending imposition of President's rule in the state. The move came in the wake of the fact that no party was in a position to form the government even after 18 days of declaration of assembly election results. More from a correspondent.
Despite getting comfortable majority in the 288-member Maharashtra Assembly, BJP Shiv Sena combined, which fought elections together, could not reach the consensus over government formation in the state. Amid political deadlock between the two alliance partners, the governor first invited the largest party BJP to form the government, which was declined by the party. The second largest party Shiv Sena also failed to get letters of support from the NCP and the Congress. Later, Sharad Pawar-led NCP was asked to express its ability and willingness to stake claim to form government. As uncertainty continued over possible alliance between Shiv Sena, Congress and NCP, the governor has left no option but to recommend President's rule in the state. However, the President's rule can be revoked before the 6-month period if a situation emerges for formation of a stable government. With Diwakar, Anand Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
Congress has hit out at Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari for recommending President's rule in the state. Party spokesperson Randeep Surjewala alleged that the governor has committed a grave travesty and made a mockery of the constitutional process. Mr. Surjewala also questioned the Maharashtra governor for the arbitrary allotment of the time to the NCP, Shiv Sena and the BJP to prove support for government formation. CPIM also questioned the decision. Party General Secretary Sitaram Yechuri said the governor had given time till 8:30 p.m. today to NCP, then how can he recommend President's rule before the expiry of the deadline? He said the floor test is what determines whether a stable government is possible. Shiv Sena today moved the Supreme Court challenging the Maharashtra governor's decision of not granting it 3 days to submit the letter of support for government formation in the state. The lawyers appearing for Shiv Sena told media that they have made a request to the registrar for urgent hearing and they are yet to get a response. Shiv Sena has sought a direction from the apex court to quash the governor's decision, not giving it the opportunity to prove majority on the floor of the House. In the petition, the party contended that the governor's decision was violative of Article 14 and 21 of the Constitution. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has embarked on a visit to Brazil to attend the 11th BRICS Summit. BRICS comprises Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. The theme of this year's summit is Economic Growth for an Innovative Future. He will take part in BRICS Summit on 13th and 14th November. It is the 6th time that Mr. Modi is participating in the BRICS Summit. Before his departure, Mr. Modi said in a series of tweets, looking forward for exchanging views with leaders to further strengthen intra-BRICS cooperation. On the sidelines of the summit, he will address the BRICS Business Forum and interact with BRICS Business Council as well as the new development bank. Prime Minister said the visit to Brazil will give him an opportunity to hold talks with President Jair M. Bolsonaro on ways to deepen the India-Brazil strategic partnership. He said there is great potential in sectors like trade, defense, agriculture and energy. Our correspondent covering the summit reports that a large business delegation from India is attending the BRICS Business Forum where the business communities of all 5 countries are going to be represented.
Brazil is one of the most important trading partners of India in entire Latin America and Caribbean region. India-Brazil bilateral trade has increased substantially in last decade. With Brazil focusing on non-polluting industries, IT, pharma, biofuels, agribusiness and automobile sectors are priority areas for investors of both the countries. Though Indian community is small in Brazil, Brazilian people have great interest in India's culture, performing arts and philosophy. Mahatma Gandhi is highly regarded in Brazil and yoga, Ayurveda, Indian cinema are very popular here. After Brazil's announcement of a visa-free travel for Indian traders and tourists, people-to-people contact is bound to grow. Anshuman Mishra, AIR News, Brasilia.
Today is Public Service Broadcasting Day. The day is celebrated every year on this day to commemorate the first and the only visit of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, to All India Radio. The occasion was his address to displaced people who had temporarily settled at Kurukshetra in Haryana after partition. A report.
A special function was organized in the premises of the Broadcasting House of All India Radio this evening. A cultural show was marked by the favorite bhajans of Bapu. On the occasion, Secretary Information and Broadcasting Amit Khare lauded the role of Akashvani as the nation's public service broadcaster. He announced 2 Akashvani Public Broadcasting Awards for radio programs by AIR Jammu and Shimla.
लोक सेवा प्रसारण के अनुरूप जो दायित्व हैं उनका आकाशवाणी ने देश ही नहीं अपितु विदेशों में भी शॉर्टवेव के माध्यम से अपने गुरुतर दायित्व का वहन किया है और आकाशवाणी की एक प्रतिष्ठा बनी है निर्भीक एवं सटीक सूचनाएं समाचार प्रस्तुत करने की.
Director General AIR F. Shehryar along with several other dignitaries and artists attended the event. School children rendered the song from a movie based on the inspiration from the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Anuja Kumar, AIR News.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com. The 550th birth anniversary of the first Sikh Guru and founder of Sikhism, Guru Nanak Dev, has been celebrated across the country as Prakash Parv today. Guru Nanak Dev was born on the full moon day of Kartik month or Kartik Purnima in 1469. Devotees organized langar at various places on this occasion. Dev Deepavali is also celebrated on the full moon night of the month of Kartik. President Ramnath Kovind visited the historical town Sultanpur Lodi in Punjab today. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar attended the function at Huzur Sahib Sachkhand Gurdwara at Nanded in Maharashtra. In Bihar, a large number of devotees are paying the obeisance at Sri Harmandir Sahib in Patna on Guru Purav. Besides devotees from abroad, people from other parts of the country are taking part in the celebrations. Special Ardas has been paid to the first Guru of Sikhism. At midnight, the ongoing Akhand Path would conclude and Prakash Samay story about the birth of Guru Nanak would be read to devotees. The President, Vice President and Prime Minister have greeted people on Guru Nanak Jayanti. In Assam, 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Devji has been celebrated with religious fervor. Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi and Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal greeted people on this occasion. Union Minister of State for Home Kishan Reddy today said Guru Nanak Dev's preachings hold relevance to present-day context. He was speaking after visiting a special photo exhibition held by Regional Outreach Bureau of INB Ministry in Hyderabad. In Madhya Pradesh, Prakash Parv been celebrated with enthusiasm. According to available records, Guru Nanak visited Madhya Pradesh twice. A report from a correspondent.
The Prakash Parv is considered very special for Hoshangabad in Madhya Pradesh. Expert says that the place is more important than Kartarpur Sahib in Pakistan. In fact, the 1430 pages book named Amar Gurmukhi Vani, written by Sri Guru Nanak in year 1718 with golden ink, is still kept in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Guru Singh Sabha Gurudwara, situated on the banks of Narmada in Hoshangabad. The mantras given by Guru Nanak are recorded in the Punjabi script in this book. Even the secret of making golden ink is also given in the last page of this book. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
In Andhra Pradesh, the 550th birth anniversary celebrations of Guru Nanak Devji was celebrated with traditional fervour. Various programs were organized across the state. A large number of Sikh pilgrims from various parts of the world, including India, Canada, US and UK, gathered at Gurdwara Nankana Sahib, the birthplace of Guru Nanak Devji in Punjab province of Pakistan today to mark his 550th birth anniversary. In Sri Lanka, the Consulate General of India in Jaffna commemorated the day with its building being decorated with colourful lights last evening. In Uttar Pradesh, on the occasion of Kartik Purnima, lakhs of devotees are taking holy dips since early morning in the river Ganga and its tributaries. River banks have been richly decorated on the occasion. Dev Deepavali, the Deepavali of gods, is also been celebrated across the state. In Varanasi, the Dev Deepavali has been celebrated by lighting of 11 lakh earthen lamps on the banks of river Ganga. More from a correspondent.
This is the second occasion in the state when such a large number of earthen lamps are lit simultaneously on the banks of Ganga in Kashi. Earlier on Deepavali, 5,51,000 diyas illuminated Ayodhya, setting a world record. A large number of devotees from different parts of the country and abroad are enjoying the Dev Deepavali. A large number gathering is also seen at Dev Deepavali celebrations at river banks of Saryu at Ayodhya and Ram Ghat of Mandagini in Chitrakoot. Such festivals not only revive the clay art, they also help artisans financially. With Manoj Tripathi in Varanasi, this is MS Yadav, AIR News, Lucknow.
In yet another incident of ceasefire violation, Pakistani troops resorted to indiscriminate and unprovoked firing on Indian forward posts and civilian areas in border district of Poonch today afternoon. Defense spokesperson told AIR Jammu that around 3:15 p.m., Pakistani troops initiated unprovoked firing along the line of control in Shahpur and Kirni sectors in the Poonch district. Alert Indian troops are giving a befitting reply to Pak firing. No loss of life or damage was reported from the Indian side. 16 persons were killed in a road accident in Doda district of Jammu division this afternoon. The accident occurred when a passenger vehicle carrying 17 persons skidded off from a link road and rolled down about 250 feet down on the Doda-Bhatte National Highway. While 12 persons died on the spot, 4 others died in the hospital. One critically injured person has been shifted to Government Medical College, Jammu, for specialized treatment. In badminton, Indian shuttler Saurav Verma entered the men's singles main draw of the Hong Kong Open after clinching straight game wins in his 2 qualifying clashes today. Saurav first defeated Thailand's Tanongsak S before getting the better of Lucas Clairbaut of France in the final qualifying round. In the mixed doubles event, Indian shuttlers will open the campaign today. A tiny deer-like species not seen by scientists for nearly 30 years has been photographed in a forest in southern Vietnam. Conservationists say images of the silver-backed chevrotain, commonly called the Vietnamese mouse deer, were captured in the wild by trap cameras. Global Wildlife Conservation said in a statement that the rabbit-sized animal is not a deer or a mouse, despite its nickname, but is the world's smallest hoofed mammal. It says they are shy and solitary, have 2 tiny fangs, appear to walk on the tips of the hooves, and have a silver sheen. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President's rule imposed in Maharashtra amid political impasse. Shiv Sena challenges in Supreme Court governor's decision not to grant them 3 days to submit letter of support. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says he is looking forward for exchanging views with BRICS leaders to further strengthen intra-group cooperation. Role of All India Radio in nation building highlighted on Public Service Broadcasting Day. Shabad, kirtan, special Ardas and langar mark birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Devji. Kartik Purnima celebrated across the country. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com and News on AIR app. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.